Good morning, everybody. Today is September 6th of 2023. This is Ryan with the Restaurant Boss coming to you live from our international world headquarters here in my home office just outside of Austin, Texas. And opened up my email this morning and saw another scary email from the California Restaurant Association. California is a state that I'm almost embarrassed to call home. There are times when I am embarrassed to call it home. There's a reason I don't live there anymore. It's an amazing, lovely place, but I do think that sometimes they just kind of just go off their rockers when it comes to pro-business initiatives, and we're all business owners here. We have lots of team members who watch this channel, and I hope that you'll have an understanding of how this is a potentially very unfair and very dangerous bill that is being proposed. I don't remember. I just watched the video. We'll put the bill number up on the screen here, and we'll put some information on how, if you're in California, how you can sign a petition with the California Restaurant Association to fight this. But basically, there is a proposal now to raise your unemployment insurance fees, so the cost that you would pay into unemployment insurance on behalf of your team members, so that there are extra funds to cover employees who strike. Well, let's break this down into two factors here. First, unemployment insurance is designed for those who have lost their job in a manner that they did not cause due to some circumstance that was not their fault, whether it be an economic slowdown, a business had to close for some reason, whatever it is. But this is not for team members who got fired for poor performance or fired for doing bad things. Unemployment insurance is designed for those situations where someone lost their job. And I think programs like this are great. However, let's look at what the purpose of a strike is. A labor strike is designed to collectively bargain, take a group of team members and have them all stop going to work in an effort to put pressure on a business to listen, to make changes. And listen, that is an American right, and everyone has their right to do that. And I think that is great. I think collective bargaining has its place. And if you feel that you're treated unfairly, or you feel that your employer is not listening, you have the opportunity to inflict pain or pressure or harm on a business to get what you want. And that is great. However, that has to be a two-way street. There has to be that pain and that pressure for the striking team members. Otherwise, why wouldn't we just strike about everything? Why wouldn't we just decide that we don't want to work today as a group because of this, and we don't want to work because of this, and we don't want to work because of that? The idea is that everyone in the state of California pays into the uninsured or the unemployed insurance fund. And then if a group of team members at a business that you have nothing to do with goes on strike, technically you would be funding that strike. And I just think that this is wrong. I just think that this is fundamentally flawed, and I think that this needs to be stopped. Now, I don't live in California anymore, so I don't have influence over this, but my way of helping to make sure that this doesn't happen is to ask you all who do live in California to get involved and voice your opinions on this. If you disagree with me, you have every right to do that. Disagree with me in the comments below. Write to your local representatives and disagree, and that's fine. And support whomever or whichever side you want. But if you do agree that this needs to be stopped, go to the California Restaurant Association. Join the California Restaurant Association. I think they're a wonderful organization that really fights on behalf of the California restaurant business owners, and get involved. Whatever state you're in, do your research. I'm not going to blanketly tell you to join your restaurant association, but I am going to tell you to do your research and see if you believe in the point of views of your local restaurant association. They have a lot of tools that can help you. Just yesterday, I was on the phone with a client that was having a labor issue, and they're a very small restaurant. They don't have an HR department. They don't have attorneys on staff. They don't even really use an attorney for much. and they needed some guidance on a very specific, very challenging, very complicated HR issue, and they were not members of their local restaurant association. Had they been members of their local restaurant association, they could pick up the phone and call, and they will get them in touch with attorneys that are very good at handling this, or they might have someone internal or some documentation or some forms or something that can help them handle the situation. But there is an expression. I think it is as California goes, the nation goes, or something like that. But I've been changing this lately. It's as California goes, the nation woes. So we have to do what we can to stop proposals like this, because once they make it in California, if they ever pass in California, it's only a matter of time until a lot of the other states start to follow suit. So wasn't really prepared for this video, didn't really do a lot of research on it, just saw it this morning, literally 6 minutes ago, finished watching the video from the California Restaurant Association, and thought that I needed to put something out as quickly as possible for you all to see and voice your opinions on this. Remember, systems create freedom, freedom creates value, value creates scale. I love every single one of you crazy restaurant owners, or you crazy restaurant people. This video is geared more toward the owners, but I love every single one of you crazy restaurant people who work in restaurants and make restaurants happen. Have an absolutely amazing day. Bye-bye.
Make It Happen is the book I wish I had when I was operating restaurants. Inside are the lessons that took me 10 years to learn and 10 more years of teaching to perfect. I've condensed the most important lessons into this tiny book for building a big restaurant business. I am on a mission to improve restaurants all over the world. Because of that, I want to send you a free copy. Grab yours today at therestaurantboss.com.